Alright guys, welcome to Railway Empire. It's a game I had a little while back. Basically what you're doing is you're building train lines to different towns and stuff like that, and running trains back and forth. So we're going to start off with the campaign. First chapter will be Great Plains. First chapter takes you to the construction sites of the Union Pacific Railroad, which was started in 1863. Tracks were built westwards to establish the first transcontinental line. While you're conquering the vastness of the Great Plains and the heights of the Rocky Mountains with your tracks, you'll learn about the basics of Railway Empire. Thomas Clark Durant, the visionary in charge of the Union Pacific, will assist you. So we'll go ahead and see what happens. Daniel, we'll just... actually, it won't let me switch it anyway, so... yeah, we'll just go with that.
In 1863, on the banks of the Missouri River, the last chapter in the monumental undertaking of the Transcontinental Railroad began. The workers of the Union Pacific Railroad began laying their tracks westward from Omaha through the wild heart of the North American continent. Massive challenges awaited them. Away from all civilization, the country was vast, the weather ruthless, and the challenges tremendously energy-sapping. But there was a masterstroke of modern engineering to be accomplished. To tame the wilderness and to conquer it with steel, fire, and steam. Never before had anything like this been ventured, but the time was ripe.
Greetings. My name is Thomas Clark Durant. Exactly, the head of Union Pacific. We will go down in history as the ones who created the Transcontinental Railroad. And that, my friend, is your job as chief engineer. I can't supervise everything here on site right now, as I have to meet with some politicians in Washington. First, you should familiarize yourself with the basic controls. Move the camera in all directions. Now, test the camera's zoom function. You can also rotate the camera. Give it a try. Very good. Now you know the basic controls. Your first task is to create a rail connection between Omaha and Norfolk to the northwest.
So
Both cities will need a station for
Omaha,
this.
Norfolk.
You already have a station in Omaha, but you still need to build one in Norfolk. To do this, switch to building construction mode.
Let's look at the building construction. We want small train station. And we want to put it about... there.
Very good. Now the two stations need to be connected with tracks. To do this, switch to track construction mode. Now plan the tracks between the stations in Norfolk and Omaha. To do this, select the two station tracks one after the other. Then pay for your track planning.
Okay, so we can come this way to get around this building here. And then... actually, it's pretty straightforward after that. Just kind of come in here. And there we go. We'll go ahead and pay.
Now create your first train, so that you can set up a rail line between your stations.
Alright, so we need our train.
Initially, your train only exists on paper. It's not much use to you without a locomotive.
So we need to buy a locomotive.
Additionally, each train needs a rail line that passes through all the stations it should stop at.
Alright, so set up a
Now
line.
join your two stations to the rail line by selecting them one after the other. That's enough for your first rail line. Now confirm it so it becomes active. Very good. Now you can see the journey your train will take. If there is something to transport, the train will automatically take it.
Alright, so there he goes.
However, as each locomotive needs water, sand, and lubricant on its journey, you have to place a supply tower along the route.
Supply tower.
Very good. Your train is now traveling between Omaha and Norfolk. But you can do even more. Each city needs goods from the surrounding area. For example, every city needs corn. Look, there is a corn farm near Omaha. Until now, the corn has made it to the city in the conventional way, but we want to change that. Now construct a rural train station in the marked location with a corn farm within its radius.
Rural trains. Well, okay. Guess it will account for small. And we want to kind of rotate this where it'll. Okay, it's gotta find a perfect spot, and it's not. Well, oh, there we go.
Now connect the new rural train station to the station in Omaha.
I need to connect that to. This guy.
And now things are getting tricky as we have to deal with a logistical problem. As Norfolk should also enjoy fresh corn, there will soon be two trains traveling on the stretch of track between Omaha and Norfolk. Of course, this will then result in a conflict. Since trains cannot travel through each other, you'll need a side track between Omaha and Norfolk. This consists of one parallel track and two signals. First, create a side track. It needs to be at least long enough for a fully loaded train. Excellent. However, your trains won't necessarily use the sidetrack as they generally always take the shortest route. For this reason, you'll also have to specify the direction of travel on each parallel track. Now open Building Construction mode and set up a signal in the highlighted area pointing in the direction of the switch. Trains will then be able to stop here when the single track is in use. Now make sure that the track can only be traveled in one direction. For this purpose, set the signal so that trains coming from the opposite direction cannot pass.
Okay. Is there anything else I need to do, or? Shift and select the signal. change direction. So that should be good. I'm not sure what's not one to. I think I know what it is. Nope, that's not it either. Why is it not doing it? Yeah, because should be good. And say change in direction. This should be fun. I'm not sure what the issue is.
Excellent. Now do the same on the parallel track so that each parallel track has a different direction. Place a second signal on the highlighted area and block the track to trains coming from the opposite direction.
Alright, so we need to set that there.
Very good. I'm sure that wasn't at all easy. You will soon
No,
come
not
to
really.
realize that signals are an important aid in guaranteeing smooth rail operations. You will find more information and tips under Hints and Tips.
Alright, so we've got that sorted out.
Now assemble a new train and give it a locomotive and a rail line. Your new rail line should run via Omaha to Norfolk so that the people of Norfolk can be supplied with corn.
Alright, so they want us to assemble a new train. And we got to, I'm trying, there we go. Norfolk to Omaha. From the rural station through Omaha to Norfolk, okay. So we gotta go all the way from here. All the way down, okay, so. That and the rail line, step line. So we're gonna go through Evans Farm, through Omaha to Norfolk. We're going to confirm that.
The corn farm will automatically make use of your train because the cities along your rail line are demanding corn. Conventional transportation is much more costly for the farm. We are still missing something. Locomotives wear out over time and need to be regularly maintained so they can perform their duties more reliably. For this purpose, there needs to be at least one maintenance building on each rail line where locomotives can be serviced if necessary. Construct such a maintenance building at your station in Omaha now. To do this, select the station itself and expand the station with this building.
Alright, so we need to build a maintenance at the station in Omaha, so we go ahead and building maintenance station Actually, easier way to do that, case. Go to that station. Add yes.
Right. We've been lollygagging for long enough. I need to return to Washington for further miserable negotiations with our representatives of the people. I've written a task list for you. Take a look at it and complete the tasks within the given time period. Do not disappoint me.
Okay, task list. Connect Omaha to Northern Platte. Omaha to Cheyenne. Cal to Denver. Meet to Cheyenne. People to our rail network. Okay, so first of all, we're going to connect Omaha to this new city, which is there. So we need to add rails. Actually, we're going to need a station first. Building constructions, train station. We're going to do train station right there. Then we'll get our track construction going.
Good. That's finished. You're making progress.
And then we need to connect Cheyenne. And there's Denver over here. It needs to be connected. So we are down here. So what we're going to do is train station in Denver. Oh, I had it there for a second. Here we go. Train station in Denver. And do another one in Cheyenne. Nope, they don't want us there yet. We got to connect to Omaha before they'll let us connect to Cheyenne or Denver. Yeah, shoot. I connect Denver to Omaha before they'll let us connect Cheyenne to Omaha. Alright, now we've connected Denver, so we'll try to build a train station in Cheyenne again. What we want to do is kind of come down here through here to get to here. I want to build this the cheapest way possible. Alright, so we've got that track there. And then this other track. What we're going to try to do is come in.
Politicians in Washington get on one's nerves. But now let's get back to your tasks. As you can see, Cheyenne is still a little town hoping for an upswing caused by the railroad connection, but a city will only attract new inhabitants if it is supplied with enough goods. Cities receive basic goods from the surrounding area. If you construct stations in the right places and establish rail lines, your trains will be used to transport goods and you will make profits for transportation. But for this, you have to know what goods a city actually needs. You can find out any city's current needs. Now select Cheyenne and view the city's demand for goods.
Goods.
As you
Information.
can see, Cheyenne currently needs only a handful of goods, and you can only deliver goods that are in demand. As the city grows, it will demand further goods. At the moment, you can supply grain and wood. Both of these goods are available to the north of Cheyenne. Connect Cheyenne to a timber business and a wheat farm, and establish a new rail line that connects them both to Cheyenne.
Or that'd be right here. Like track construction. Alright, those two are going to be connected, so then we can come in here and bring that around to Cheyenne. Alright, so we've got all these things connected to Denver. I need to connect a new rail line. New locomotive. Go ahead and buy it. Now we need a new line to go from lumber to the wheat to Cheyenne.
Well done. The city will soon grow. You can see how well it is being supplied at any time in the city dialogue. Basically, a city will grow once its demands are sufficiently met. I think you have learned enough. Complete the rest of your tasks. But you certainly won't have any success with so little capital. I might have not planned on this being a loss-making business, but I'll help you out this one last time.
And so we're getting more money in. Let's see what other tasks we have. Deliver 16 loads of cattle to Denver. Oh, that's optional. Okay, connect Rocky Plains to Great Plains to Rocky Mountains. Omaha to Rock Springs and transfer passengers. Okay, so Rock Springs. I need a station. Gonna need some tracks. China over here. And they're wanting $1 million for that. Of course, you know, you see why that's a straight across thing. They have to dig a tunnel. All these tunnels and stuff they're having to dig, so that's why it's driving it up. So we're going to try to do this from a sensible standpoint. That is the thing about this game. You know, you can build short distance direct paths like that, and it'll actually cost you more because you're having to go through tunnels and stuff. See, like right here, we're at 78. We're up to 100,000, and just because I shift into the mountain and they're digging the tunnels and the bridges and all that stuff, it automatically goes up to over 1 million. So you just gotta keep in mind, you gotta build in the best locations you can.
Now you've managed to cross the Great Plains. A masterpiece.
Alright, and we're still needing meat and stuff like that. See what else before we need. Cattle, meat, 150,000 people to your rail network. You see this number still climbing. Reach a population of 30,000 in Cheyenne, so that way we just need to keep supplying Cheyenne. We've connected passengers to, or we can connect passengers from Rock Springs to Cheyenne. So basically, you know, we just need to do a route from here to there, so we can do that pretty easily. Go ahead and buy that, and we'll set up a rail line from Rock Springs to Cheyenne, and boom. And so we've got a route from Rock Springs to Cheyenne.
Yes, one more thing. Your company has also a research department to help you unlock new locomotives and other innovations. Open the research dialogue to find out more about it.
Train slow due to missing equipment. Not sure what that is.
Here you will find the advances that can be achieved in the current era. Advances from previous eras are usually already active, but what the future holds, we do not know. For each advance, you require innovation points, which you get automatically each month, and which can be increased in various ways. Now, take a look around here, and then unlock an innovation of your choosing. How about a new locomotive? My opponents say I'm lining my own pockets. These are, of course, hideous lies. And look at it this way. With the profits I'm making, I can invest much more. Jobs, jobs, jobs.
Actually, we probably should have got that one, but hey, that is what it is. Alright, so,
I have to wrangle with a lot of competitors, but if one person really gets on my nerves, then it's that Beatrix von Pomp. What? You haven't encountered her yet? Be glad. She takes everyone to the cleaners.
we've got supply towers over there for this route. So hopefully that'll stop that train from being slow. Same thing here, we're going to put in some supply towers. We'll drop another one right there just because of how far apart this stuff is. Alright, so yeah, we got all this stuff running. And so when it's saying.
Excellent. Cheyenne is becoming a major railroad hub, and the credit is all ours.
Alright guys, I think that's going to be about it for this episode. Oh, get some weather coming in. It's a storm right over here on this line's track. Wonder if that actually does anything in the game as far as affecting the track and stuff. But as you see, this train's still running. We got our Omaha going. Norfolk's still there, see what all these little blips are for. For the city station, demand for imported good meat has been reduced to maximum stock levels reached. Sea supplied by goods or rail faster grows. Okay. So yeah, it's just giving us more information about the different cities, stuff like that. But that's going to be about all I have time for this episode, guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed. So a little bit different type of game. I haven't really played too much, but it is kind of interesting. If you like the transport tycoon type games. But see trains running out through there. If you like what you see, give me a like and subscribe. It will really help me out. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description below if you want to see any screenshots of stuff I do when I'm recording, or maybe I'm gonna have some fun for myself. Don't forget you can also find me on Facebook. It's RJ-Alpha5 Gaming. And if you guys ever want to hang out and talk, feel free. If I'm available, I'll definitely hang out and talk to you. If not, I'll get back to you as soon as I can. But until next time, I'll see you guys later.